This video shows a range of interesting locks. First of all, we start with Bunbury staircase lock, and we've got two boats going down and one coming up. A lot of people think that this can't be done, but it's entirely possible, and it just takes a bit of manoeuvring of the boats as you go through. In this case, the boat on the left has bow thrusters, so that helps because when I go through the lock, he will move over to my position, and then the other boat on the bottom lock will come into his position, and then I will move over to where the boat on the bottom lock is, and then this boat, who will now be on my side, will drive straight through. So hopefully this will demonstrate that. It takes a bit of organising, and as I say, some people don't like doing it, but it really helps if you practice this, or you just let people who know what they're doing get on with it and just follow their instructions. I'm now entering the bottom lock, and you can see the other boat waiting to come up on my port side, on the left hand side, and he will come through in that particular channel once the boat on my port side moves over. You'll start to see all this taking place as we go through.
He comes over there. I'll go over there. Yeah.
I should have turned the cameras round at this point because you can just about hear the bow thrusters in the background as the boat that was in the same lock as myself is now moving over to where I was placed, and this boat on the port side of me will just carry on straight into the next lock. It's quite a difficult manoeuvre in terms of moving your boat around. Fortunately, the boat in the deep lock has got bow thrusters, so he's able to move sideways quite easily. But had it have been without bow thrusters, we would have had to do it by ropes, and that means throwing ropes across the people. And in a deep lock, throwing them up is not easy. But you'll see here, I throw my ropes over to the people standing on the bank, and then they pull me over, and he will come through into my position. It is all a bit, I should have turned the camera around at this stage, but you'll get the idea in a minute when the camera does turn. There was a bit of confusion because someone was saying, he can manipulate coming across with his bow thrusters instead of me moving, but it's far easier for me to move, which is what we'd arranged in the first place.
Where we once had ropes, we now have
mixed messages when there's lots of people. Too many cooks spoil the broth, I think is the phrase.
Well, I was going to do that, but he said he's going to come in that side. He's got bow thrusters, so...
Yeah, but you still can't bend both down.
No, I know. Yeah, that's what I thought. Do you want me over there? Do you want me over there?
You can see at this point, I passed the rope over to the people on the bank, and they gently pulled me across. I've also angled the rear of the boat so that they only have to pull the front in. And once that's achieved, then the boat behind me can come straight through, That's the easiest method. I think using bow thrusters, apart from
Great, thank
wearing
you.
out your batteries, is quite difficult. It's easier to use the ropes at this stage, and that's not a problem for any others. It does help to have people on the side, obviously, but it's the best way of doing it, I think, and I prefer that. With all boats suitably placed in their positions, the gates on the top lock are closed, water begins to enter the top lock to raise in, and we release the water in our lock to take us down to the level of the canal. So that really is it. But one of the difficulties that was experienced though, because the lock gates leak quite a lot, the boat coming out got stuck for a short period of time because the water had run out completely, and he got stuck on the bottom. All that meant is that we had to, whilst leaving the middle lock gate open, was open the paddles in the top lock to allow water to flow in to raise the level of both locks, and then he was able to keep it. So that was quite a difficult manoeuvre, given the problem of the locks going really quickly and then getting stuck, which took longer than we anticipated. But normally, if the locks are functioning well, it is a very simple matter. Two boats going down, one goes out, the other moves across. No, it's just there.
You got on the way. She can't get on.
Come on, get on there. Come on. Come on, Sarah.
What a lot of fuss.
I forgot about that. I had to do that last time when
Yeah.
it was on the old. Had to cross
Yeah.
zigzag, and we had no water. The iron lock. No ladders. No means of escape. You're single-handed like I was. The last time I came to Beeston Lock, I was on my own. And then I was able to pull the boat out this far, but then I had to throw the rope underneath the bridge. Not an easy task. So they were two complicated locks, but lovely finish to the day with Beeston Castle, and then the sunset, and then swans requesting their late night supper.